Hey guys, it's Shy, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Hello everybody, bienvenue tout le monde. Welcome to my channel. This is your first time watching. Don't forget to hit a like button and subscribe below. So in today's video, as you guys already know, we're gonna be speaking about vocals. I know you hear that. Dans la vidéo que nous gagnons aujourd'hui, nous allons parler de cordes vocales. Okay, listen to me. If you are a singer, you are an athlete. Yes, I know. It might be shocking, right? You don't play ball, you don't jump hurdles. You may think, how am I an athlete? Well, you are. You are an athlete. If you are a singer, if you are a worship leader, if you sing, period, you are an athlete. Si vous monde qui chante, ou c'est un athlète, ou sont athlètes. So, why are you an athlete? If you guys see that I'm looking down, it's gonna be because I'm using this notebook. It's a notebook that's made by a Black business that is sold in Target. So support Black businesses. So cute, right? Why are vocalists athletes? To explain better, I'm gonna compare what an athlete does to what a vocalist does. Pour capable expliquer plus bien, m'a comparer ça yon athlète fait et ça yon monde qui chante ou yon monde qui dirige fait. Okay, so athletes, what do athletes do? Athletes have to exercise. They have to exercise. They have to exercise to keep their body conditioned, to keep themselves in shape. Okay, now you might be thinking, okay, why do I need to exercise? There's two different exercises that you have to do, but the main important one for a vocalist is vocal exercise. You can also exercise your body, that's very important too, but vocal exercises are extremely important for a vocalist, singer, worship leader, whatever it is. You need vocal exercises. Vocal exercises should be done daily. So athletes, they work out daily, right? Athletes work out daily. Now for vocalists, we have to do our vocal exercises daily. Même Jean athlète fait exercice, faut que nous-mêmes qui chanter ou bien diriger fait exercice pour vocal. Whether it be lip thrills, whether it be scales, whatever it is, breathing exercises, you have to do vocal exercises because you need to condition your diaphragm. You have to condition your vocal cords. You have to condition yourself in order to be the best vocalist that you can be. And you have to make sure that you really condition your diaphragm. That is super important because the air that you need to push to sing comes from there. Okay? It's very important to do your vocal exercises. Now, I'm not going to be saying which exact vocal exercises that you need to do because that will be for another video. But right now, as for now, if you're a vocalist or worship leader or singer, you need to know that you are an athlete. And why? Because you need to exercise it. So we already spoke about number one. Athletes do exercises, just like vocalists have to do vocal exercise. Now, number two, athletes develop self-confidence, okay? All right, self-confidence. You gotta be confident in yourself. You have to be confident in yourself and what God has equipped you to do, okay? Si vous êtes bon qui chante, premièrement, faut faire exercice vocal et faut que vous ayez confiance dans vous-même. Faut que vous ayez confiance. You have to have self-confidence. Faut que vous ayez confiance dans vous-même. Dans ça, bon Dieu pour faire. Now, first off, for athletes, it takes a lot of confidence to go out there and play on the field and put their all into it and make sure that they make the basket, hit the goal, or whatever sport that they're doing, that they meet that goal, that they make that shot, that they get that point. It takes confidence to stand on the stage. For example, before a game, athletes speak to themselves. They affirm themselves and tell themselves that they're going to do a great job. Les athlètes pour jouer, yo parler avec tête yo, dit tête yo que m'ka fait ça, m'gè force pour me faire ça. Yo parler avec tête pour yo affirmer tête pour yo capable tête yo force confiance dans ça yo pral faire. Now for vocalists, it's very important that we do the same. When athletes are about to play a game, they make sure that they speak to themselves and say, you can do this, you got this, you got this. For us, we need to be confident in ourselves and know that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So it's very important how you think of yourself, how you speak to yourself before you lead. Do you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to sound pitchy. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. You say, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. I'm not equipped. No, you are. You are. You have to speak to yourself, and you have to speak to yourself in the right way. Positive thinking, positive thoughts. You know, God didn't give you that gift for no reason. You can do it, but you've got to speak to yourself and encourage yourself. Faut encourager tout pour faire ça besoin faire. Faut encourager tout avant chanter. Avant chanter, parle avec le monde. Dis, m'ka faire ça. M'ka faire tout bagay avec Christ qui bon force. You have to speak to yourself. And when you speak to yourself, make sure that you're telling yourself positive things, positive thinking. Because at the end of the day, how you think is how you're going to react. I'm going to repeat that again. How you think is how you're going to act and how you're going to play. So, Jean passé, c'est qui Jean bralier. So you have to make sure that you think of yourself as the greatest. Literally, think of yourself as the greatest. God didn't make a mistake with you. You can do all things through him who strengthens you. So have no doubt in that and believe in that and watch how you're going to do. And number 3. I've spoken about this in numerous videos before. We already spoke about how our vocalist athletes, number 1, they exercise. Number 2, they have confidence. Number 3, this is very important, rest. Yes, it's simple as that. Rest. Rest, 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 rest. Rest is so important for you as a vocalist. You have to get rest. You have to sleep. You need to sleep. Athletes make sure that they rest before a game, that they rest for a good amount of time. They make sure that when they go to sleep, they get at least 7.18 hours of sleep or more. Now, it's important for vocalists to do the same thing. Lorsque un monde qui chante, faut qu'on fasse sûr que ou prend un peu de temps pour dormir, pour reposer. That is super important to get your rest. If you do not rest, you're going to see that your voice sounds groggy. It's like your voice sounds tired, and you're going to see that you can't even perform in the way that you want to perform or minister. So you got to make sure that you rest. Rest is super important. It has a huge effect on your voice. I remember whenever I would go long periods of time without resting or not getting enough rest, it would catch up to me. It would catch up to me. My voice would sound so tired and tight. You've got to rest. Why do vocalists need rest? Resting relaxes the muscles in your throat and gives the vibrating edges a chance to rebuild. So, especially when you come from long events, you've got to give your muscles a chance to rebuild. You're not made of iron, okay? We are still in our human body, and I cannot stress this enough. Rest your vocal cords. I'm giving you guys these tips simply because I want you guys to be healthy. The word of God makes it very clear. Matthew 28, come to me all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. So make sure that you rest. C'est vraiment important pour reposer dans son monde qui chante, parce que leur reposer, il y a un muscle qui ne gorge tant pour le capable reposer, former pour leur chanter encore. Now, the 4th and last reason why vocalists are athletes. We already spoke about number 1, exercising, vocal exercises. Number 2, confidence. Now, number 4, super duper important. You have to maintain a healthy diet. Yes, you cannot be just eating anything that you want. Athletes don't just eat anything, especially before they're about to play. It's very important to make sure that their diet is balanced so that they can get the proper nutrients to give them strength during their games. It's the same thing with vocalists. Athlètes veillent ça yo manger avant yo pral jouer. C'est même gens moun qui dirige ou bien chanter, faut que yo veille ça yo manger spécialement avant yo pral chanter. C'est vraiment important parce que ça manger avant chanter fait un gros effet Jean pral chanter. Sous corde vocale, il fait un gros effet It's very important what you eat before you sing, especially. Now, it's also important what you eat even while you're not singing, because that builds up over time. So you have to make sure that regardless, even when you're not singing, that you're very mindful of what you eat. But especially before you eat, there's certain things that you should just not be eating at all. For example, cheesy foods, acidic foods. There's certain things that you should just stay away from completely, especially before you sing. That is very, very important. If you see that your voice sounds scratchy, or sometimes you feel like it's irritated before you sing, it can either be a disorder or it can either be something that you ate before. So it's very important to stay away from that, and spicy foods. Be very, very careful with that. Il est vraiment important avant chanter, faut qu'on fasse sûr que bien de bagaille que pas manger. Par exemple, bagay ki gen fromage là-dedans, bagay ki gen lait là-dedans, bagay ki gen acide là-dedans, bagay ki piqué. Nous connaissons nous reme pickles en pile, mais même tout, nous te distancé avec pickles. M'pa manger pickles, m'pa même songer dernière fois que manger pickles. M'pa ka manger parce que li pas bon pour moi. Si manger c'est l'heure comme ça, il fait presque même 3 mois. Non, plus que 3 mois. Il fait même 4 mois depuis manger pickles. Je connais le difficile parce que nous-mêmes haïtiens, et spécialement haïtiens, nous aimons pickles, nous aimons les manger, nous gagnons pile acide. Il n'est pas bon pour nous chanter. So you have to be very mindful of those things. Mindful of what you eat, what you put in your body, because what you do put in your body will come out somehow. Whatever you put in your body comes out. What goes in has to come out. And it's either going to come out from here or from you know where. So just be mindful of those things, guys. I love you guys so much. These are the pointers that I wanted to give to you guys, because on this journey with my vocal cords, there's a lot of things that I'm learning and that I've learned that has made me shift my perspective around completely. M'te vle ba nou information ça parce que gen pile bagay que m commencé à apprendre, et gen les bagay que m'apprendre de corde vocale moi et gens pour me traiter, et m'ta vle aider nous en pile avec ça tout parce que m'pa vle ça te rive nous-mêmes. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I don't want what happened to me to happen to you guys. So if I could prevent that by helping somebody in their diet, by helping somebody with the way that they rest, I believe that's one of the best things that I can do, because a lot of people don't know. Sometimes we're born with a gift and we don't really do the knowledge or research what it takes to maintain that gift. And that's super important, because what good is having something if you can't keep it or maintain it? We got to maintain the body that God has given us. We've got to maintain the gifts and the talents that He's bestowed upon us. And I believe that we can do so when we find the proper information, the facts, and know how to take care of our bodies the way that we should. Okay, guys? I love you guys so much. And if you guys have any other topics that you guys would like to see, si nou gen sujet que nou ta vle m'pale de, ou kapab mette l nan commentaire yo en bas. Okay? I love you guys. And if you haven't, like this video and subscribe. Peace.